Don't worry about it. Just go and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Raise them kids. That wasn't on the camera, was
You know, raise them
no.
kids. That's gonna be on right there.
Raise them kids. Yeah, you got to raise them kids, baby.
What do you appreciate the most about having your mother for support and guidance during your experience of motherhood? I'm learning that my motherhood journey, I'm going through all these phases, right? And my mom is there because she's been through all these phases. So she's there to guide me and teach me and letting me know that it's okay. Even though when I feel like I be want to beat myself up.
Don't.
Try not to.
We good.
But yeah.
We make mistakes.
Yeah.
That's how
Well,
we learn.
You should say we didn't come with a handbook.
That's what it means. You know,
I mean, they be trying to write books about parenting, but it don't follow for everybody.
I understand.
Go ahead, Mama.
I was thinking, you know, my whole learning, I had children at a young age. And it wasn't for my mother, I don't know where I'd be at.
Yeah.
And I was going to give her to my cousin because my cousin had no kid and she wanted Tonda. My mother said, "No, not in this. All this stays here." And she accepted me making my mistakes, but she loved my children like it was hers, and that was her grandkids. And that let me see that the love my mother had for the way we were struggling. She went through a lot of things in her life, you know, when her and my father broke up. But then I know how strong her love was. She stuck right there. And your mother doing the same thing with you. My mother, man, was love. And you know, if I think about it, it make me want to cry. But I thank God for people like that. And that's how we came through. And that's how she was so strong with you with certain things.
Yeah.
You know, that's how she is.
I love you too.
Mm-hmm.
I was told like 3 years ago, prior to getting pregnant, that I would not be able to get pregnant. And if I did, it would be very hard. When I got the announcement that I was pregnant with my oldest son, it was really a blessing. It was just so awesome. And not even the fact that my mom had even agreed 3 years ago that she would parent my child for me, that she would carry my child if needed be. So being able to have my own baby myself, it just opened up so much. And it was just a joy to have him growing inside of me. She was there through the ups and downs of my body changing and me not knowing, what to do and how things were going to look for me, as far as hanging in there with the whole family dynamic and changing my life with my education, with my finances and all of that. And she just kept telling me that it's going to be okay. You're stronger than you know. And just keep pushing. Just keep pushing forward. You got it. We know that mothering is like holding a mirror to yourself and a constant evolution. What have you learned about yourself as your children have grown?
This 30-year-old phase of mine, I've been doing a lot of self-reflection. And they're teaching me like I'm a great mom. I love my children. But the love that I have for them came from over how you guys loved me.
Where do you see yourself replicating your mother's parenting style? What qualities from your mother have you carried that have shaped you today?
I think I took from you that style of parenting of letting them have a voice and
I
letting
got that
them.
from her.
Okay, with them.
I know you can say
Letting them have a voice and being able to ask why, and it's okay to ask why, but in a respectful way. Because I know that you're learning and you want to understand. So I think I got that from you guys. I know, Ma, you meant business and you were stern sometimes, but sometimes you let it slide. So sometimes I let stuff slide. But I'm trying to be more consistent with my discipline and not letting it slide all the time. So I got that from you, but I want to, cut it out a little bit. It's just
make more stronger.
Yeah, a little stronger.
how my mom has molded me and how it made me become the woman that I am is that she parented through love. And her parenting through love, it was just unconditional. She never let you feel like you were failing when you were failing. And you clearly saw that this is getting ready to go left. And I would go, okay, what's the advice? What I need to do? She's like, nah, I'm not giving you advice on that. You need to go through it. And that allowed me to let my children go through it. So I think that was the biggest reward of her parenting, is letting me go through things. And that in turn helped me to allow my children to do the same.
Like, I love my mother. Like, she's so loving. She gives us that opportunity to express ourselves, and she lets us know, like, it's okay to make mistakes in life. It's okay to start over. Even as an adult, I run to her. I'm still being parented by her, if that makes sense.
How has mothering or parenting been healing for you? This is my personal question. Oh, wow. Healing for me. I just complete my circle.
Mine.
I just love growing with you guys and seeing y'all have all these wonderful experiences and challenges. And life is just so beautiful to me.
Mm-hmm.
And all dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so beautiful experiencing my mom, my grandmother, my children. And parenting, it was so challenging. It was so challenging, but it was so much fun. And that's what I always want you to be able to experience and take away with it.
And she knows, okay, without me saying, okay, she needs a break. I got them for 2 weeks after summer down at the RV. Do what you need to do. Without even me telling her that I need a break. During birth, my mom was there. My partner at the time was there. My grandma and everybody, because I had her on Thanksgiving. My grandma had everybody on speakerphone, and everybody was just giving like positive words and encouraging words. But when you're in labor and you're doing all that, you don't want to hear all that. You don't want to hear all that. So, yeah. And then postpartum wise, the support that I got from my mom and my mom, when I got home after we left the hospital, when I entered the room that she created for me and my daughter, it was just like, where did this come from? When I left this space, it was chaotic. It was this, it was that. I had a rocking chair in the corner. Her bed was me. Her dresser was me. Her clothes were folded in the drawers. Like, she did everything. Like, she made sure that I had everything, and she made sure that everything was there. And my grandma, she came over with food because she knew my mom was supporting me, and the best thing that she could do for my mom was to support her by making sure my brothers and I ate. So, like, it was like a trickle effect.
My favorite part about being a mother, they're my buddies, they're my friends. And I just felt God blessed me with so much. Being that grandmother, I can be like more emotional with them and taking care of them and not knowing I had to have the burden of being totally responsible for everything. My favorite part about being a grandmother, all of those babies, they can go back home. That's what we do when they come back.
I love you guys.
Love you
I love you,
too.
Mama.
I love you too, Woody.
I love you,
Love
but
you too.
I love you,
Mhm.
daughter.
Love you too.
So
Yeah.
much.
That's 1, 2, how
Three.
many generations?